Good morning and welcome back to the show, and you're tuning in to Summit Sunrise. And now is one of my favorite times of Monday's show because I get to hang out with Erin Young of Red Buffalo and catch up, seeing how your weekend was, first of all.
It was good. It's been really busy. I feel like it's still the weekend because it's Martin Luther King Day.
Right, absolutely it is.
And part of me in my head's like, you know, the to-do list, and he said bank, and I'm like, oh.
No, not today.
Cross that one
Well,
off.
that's okay. You get to just take it easy then, you know?
Yeah.
Save that time that you would be going
all
to
the other
bank
things, and then you
do
just
some
bug
something
everyone else who might be wanting to have Martin Luther King Day
That's
off,
right.
and you're like, I'm just going to give you a phone call instead.
Right,
But no,
but
we're
Red
open
Buffalo's
at Red
open.
Buffalo. You can come on in, especially if you've been up in town for the weekend, you're visiting, and you're thinking about driving down to Denver today. I know there's been I think I saw it on Thursday when I drove down to Denver. They were already advertising that today's traffic is supposed to be pretty bad from 10 to 4.
Yeah.
So the best time is to just hang out during that 10 to 4 hour at Red Buffalo. Or if you must go down during that time, get your favorite latte drink or a nice tea.
That's always a
Just
great option.
relax with it.
Now, how long has Red Buffalo been around?
About 4 years now.
Yeah, at that location just a quarter mile north of I-70, which is an excellent spot because you're by the river, you have those views.
Dude, it's so great. It's so central to everything you want to do in Silverthorne. So if you happen to be at the rec center, you go into the factory stores, if there's an event at the Silverthorne Pavilion, there's always fun events at the Silverthorne Pavilion.
Yeah, and your coffee shop is really a hub of just community involvement. I mean, it's a little bit more than just getting your cup of coffee for the day.
It really is. We really encourage people to come and sit and stay. We have wireless internet, and I know so many people who finished their master's degree online, online
cool.
in the shop. And I like to joke that 9 o'clock rolls around at the coffee shop and all these home businesses open up. Everyone comes in, they'll open up their laptop and CPAs and a lot of other people. And it's so fun to see people come together. There's a head injury support group that meets once a month at our shop. There's book clubs that meet a couple times a month.
Great.
And it's so fun just to see everyone. And I like to think that coffee shops help build communities, in whatever regard it is. The coffee and tea is really just a medium.
Yeah.
It's a necessary medium for some people. Some people cannot get through their day
Guilty. Yeah.
without some form of caffeine.
That's right. Well, I have a cup of your coffee every day of the work week. That doesn't change at all. I have to have some of Red Buffalo. And right now, we've been drinking a lot lately of that Jazzy Java. It's pretty good stuff over there.
That is really good.
You have a lot of other good roasts that are international from all over.
We really do.
Yeah, you do a great job of sourcing those in.
Yep. And then what I really like is that, even a couple of your staff members here who start their morning with the Diet Pepsi or Coke or whatever it is. And I'll have some people who work at the fly shop next to us and they start their morning with a Mountain Dew because they don't drink coffee. And I'm like, let's get you on a better place here because we use only loose leaf tea. And so it's not just I drink tea because I don't drink coffee. Instead, it's, oh, no, I really like to drink tea. We have this amazing lemongrass ginger green tea that people really like. Same with the wild blueberry green tea. It's got whole blueberries in there. And so you can really start to turn people's perspective around for people who don't drink coffee. That it doesn't have to be that tea's just an alternative because you don't like the taste of espresso.
Yeah, and your teas are so rich and flavorful, and just even getting the chance to take in the aromas. I mean, outstanding.
It really is. I love it when I feel like I need to make little potpourri bags with
could.
all the tea.
Yeah.
And coffee too. Some of the coffees would make really good potpourri bags. You can just put them in your
I
car
love
and
the
your
smell
ski
of coffee.
bag.
Yeah.
And
Oh, we've talked about it a couple of times. You put coffee grounds in your husband's socks, right?
I do. Well, and I put it in a clean sock, and then I put the said clean sock in his ski boots.
Okay, there we go.
So that way
it absorbs some of the odor that may happen later in the day.
It does a
after ski
really
day.
good job of that because coffee
great.
beans are really susceptible to absorbing scents and stuff like that. So the coffee beans smell terrible afterwards, but the boots don't.
Right? Oh, that's a great
And you can
tip
throw
right there.
out the coffee beans for much less than you can throw out a pair of boots or liners.
Yeah, how funny. Well, let's talk a little bit more about your products because you're always so great about bringing in a hot beverage for me in the morning. And what do we have here today?
Today I just wanted to do a simple latte. I figure 52 weeks a year we give you something, and I try to stick with the seasonals, but it's what, let's just stick with nice classic drinks for a little bit.
Yeah.
And so I just love a good simple latte. It shows the craftsmanship. It's one of those, if you were to paint something and it's really easy to fool people with lots of stuff going on, but keeping it really classic, really simple, really shows the quality of the products that you're using. And so that's why I really like just a regular
That's a great philosophy as well. And tell me a little bit more about what it takes to then create your latte, starting with getting those coffee beans in.
You're right, it does come with getting the coffee beans in, and a lot of it is quality of the beans, and we work really hard with our roaster to make sure that we're getting a good quality bean and that they're roasting it well. And then we really maintain the idea that coffee is really only good for 7 to 10 days after it's been roasted.
Oh, wow.
And so we never really let things go longer than that because they shouldn't. So you have fresh beans, we grind it only then. If you after about 30 seconds, up to 30 minutes depending, coffee starts to be affected by the air after you've ground it because suddenly the particles are smaller. And a lot of the aroma and the tastes kind of start to oxidize. And so make sure it's ground fresh. We don't, grind it the night before and then have it just sitting there. So those are your processes, and then making sure everyone's trained on how to pour and extract the shots well with the proper water to heat, etc. And then your next is milk, and we use non-hormone treated milk from Colorado Dairy Farm, so Colorado cows. So I'm not sure if a Colorado cow is as happy as a California cow.
Okay,
if you've seen those ads,
they're probably pretty pleasant.
They're probably all right. They probably are tougher.
Yeah, they're a little tougher.
Yeah, but so it starts with the good milk too, and steaming it. You want a good consistency. We like to say it should be the consistency of a good latex paint.
Nice.
So but then you can get different. You can get into cappuccinos, which are a little different. And I like to compare a latte versus a cappuccino. One's like a donut, the other one's like a croissant.
Right, absolutely. It depends on what kind of mood you're in.
Exactly. So it's so fun that we can do all these. And for the people who don't know, we're happy to explain it. And for the people who don't care, we're happy to make it for them anyway and get them on the way, and they'll still love their drink.
There you go. You have to head into Red Buffalo and have that caffeine fix for you, or even just get it, get that community involvement, see what's going on around Silverthorne. Just stop on in. And it's a great atmosphere just to hang out for a couple hours if you're waiting for traffic to subside. But
We're open all the way till 5:30 p.m., 7 days a week. So
Nice.
6:30 to 5:30. You can't miss us. If we have an online website too, which is 24 hours a day if you find some of the beans that you really like. So that's redbuffalocafe.com. We can ship any of the beans to you, and you can just come and hang out and have a good time. If you check our Facebook page, there's a link from our website. Shows some of our live music stuff that we have going on. Every Saturday morning from here through February, we have someone booked at least, maybe even into March already. So
Nice.
Saturday morning starting at 10, we have some live music.
Cool. Check it out online. And she's part artist, part chemist, part meteorologist even.
Absolutely. People go, what's the weather supposed to be like today?
And you gotta know. Well, it's gonna be nice today. Maybe a little snow tonight.
Yep.
Through the overnight, we've been talking about
that. A little bit of windy still too.
I'm sorry?
A little wind still too.
A little wind. That's right. It is going to be gusty today. See, she's on top of it.
Right.
She knows.
But if I'm wrong, I'm still a good meteorologist.
Because you're a good you don't have to be right all the time.
No.
It makes my job easier. Erin, thanks for coming here.
Thanks for having me today.
Good to see you. We're going to be back with more of the show. We still have another interview with Summit Stage, seeing how you can get around the community for free, as well as another look at your snow and weather forecast, plus that Watch to Win prize still to give away. So lots more to do on this Monday edition. We'll be right back.